Okay, so we are back working on Snow White. I have touched up just a few of the places, tightened up some lines, and just let it dry a little bit. I did zoom in a little bit because we're going to be doing some detail work. I'd like you to be able to see that. I'm going to go ahead just very carefully Okay, we're going to do that, and then we can take our skin tone and tighten that up a bit. We're also going to put in some other edging. We're going to go slightly off script of what Snow White's costume usually looks like, although this is definitely not what it usually looks like. Okay. Again, this is kind of where you can go and make it your own, you know, go off script a little if you want. You know, go as detailed as you want. You don't necessarily have to go super detailed on these. Just paint to your comfort level, and again, if you are doing super detailed stuff, I do highly suggest having some sort of magnifying device just to save your eyes some of the strain. And a good light source helps too. When I very first started out, I did use readers, and I actually used a headlamp for a while. Since then I have gone a little bit more professional, like I was saying in some of the earlier videos. I have a magnified lens that has light around the edges, which again just really helps protect your eyes. And while it is good to kind of plan out in your head what you'd like to do with your mini before you start, sometimes as you're working, you do realize that certain colors just don't really work together, or something would look a little bit better. in a different shade. So repainting is always an option. As you can see on my minis, I tend to go by color blocking. I don't necessarily go from top to bottom or bottom to top or even side to side. Mainly that's for two reasons. One is it's just easier for me to keep track of, and secondly, I don't like leaving paint out for a long time and potentially wasting it that way. One fun thing that you can do if you do have some paint left over is you can cover it with some kind of plastic wrap or even Scotch tape I've used before, especially if it's in a palette, and that should keep it from drying up on you. Which is important as well because I personally tend to mix a lot of shades myself, and it's very hard once you've done a shade to, you know, come back and do it again the exact same way. All right. That looks pretty good. Oops. Okay. And yeah. Right, so we are going to give this a minute to dry. I'm going to tighten everything up. And then we'll start in with, I think, some more yellow. We'll do some more detailing.